And we are back. Yeah, that was a delay. We do apologize for the fact that YouTube is stupid and can't do anything right. But that's the values of being YouTube. So yeah, so thank you YouTube for your amazingness at keeping the live stream going just because I used or stopping the live stream just because I used the bathroom for 2 minutes. So we're officially splitting this into 2 parts. Two thingies, so yeah. So, we're officially live again. OBS is still having a whale of a time with this game, and now we're into the possibility of the game crashing. All I want to do is live stream Train Simulator. No. Oh, okay, fix itself. I'll sit here and wait for the game to load. I am resuming the scenario from where we left off the last time. So we don't have to start from the beginning again. We are starting where we left off, so if you're watching this as a video, I guess go watch the first part of the Northwest Coastal Special and then you can watch this. I will have these videos side by side with each other when I add them to the live stream playlist, the special playlist. Watching them as videos, you can just go right from part 1 to part 2. Obviously, I didn't intend on this live stream in 2 parts, but as we know, YouTube can't do anything right. So this special is officially being split into 2 parts, with the first part being the first 50 minutes of the special driving a Cosmic Friday from wherever to wherever. Now part 2, we're almost where we're supposed to be, so then we can drive the next train. Yeah. I would have loaded up the game before I actually started live streaming again, but I was a bit skeptical, but well. So, lesson learned: don't use the bathroom whilst you're doing a live stream, or else YouTube will screw you over. That's what I learned today. Yeah. Today I learned the valuable life lesson as to why you should never trust YouTube to do your stuff whilst you might be away for a certain amount of time. Can't wait to get home tonight. Buddies. Yeah, thankfully I've gone too much stuff to left to do this weekend. All I have to do now is just finish up this live stream. And then finish up the Bill and Ted video for the weekend. Then go home and be happy. So, yep, 2 apologies for the fact that this game takes forever to load as well. Okay, we're looking. Okay. Good. Black screen means that you're about to load. Well, apparently this game does have run sounds, except they're very quiet. And we're back! And laggier and worse than ever. Don't really, I think the game is just catching up with itself. We should be back to a steady frame rate. Yep, the game's just catching up with itself. Give it a moment. Alright, we're good. We're back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Train Simulator 2018 Northwest Coastal Special. Still in the Class 175 after the past 50 minutes, well, 31 minutes game time. So, yeah. Okay, we're back. Okay. So, after a 15-minute pause for the fact that YouTube is stupid, we are now back and continuing on with the show. Here we go. Holywell Junction. What a name. That station even still used, or no? That's different. Looks. Also, now we're going into a 4-track section, which goes back into a 2-track section as soon as stuck. Okay, so it goes into 3 tracks and then 2 tracks, but that goes there. So Yep, it just stops. Next stop. Fuck. Fuck. Look at this Facebook. We'll go on the 4% throttle for the time being. We do apologize for the delay. Fortunately, it's not our problem. Teach me to fix this up and not make it to the live stream. And make it to the live stream. Don't go offline just because I have to come back. It's stupid. I don't know why YouTube does that. No. Yeah, I just don't know what's up with the clowns over at YouTube. All I do know is that of course Mr. Air 12 made his video. Fortunately I couldn't watch that because life was over. Done and dusted. There's the highway again. Wow. I was about to say, there's no speed limit changes per mile, yet here comes another 75 miles now. Speed stuff. I don't get it. I wonder how train drivers can actually drive trains and not be put off by speed limits not being changed over and over again. There's another one of those grade crossings or whatever with stuff, so if you want to go the route with those types of crossings, then make sure to have Northwest Coastal ticked, or any other route that has that BLT stuff. But yeah, Northwest Coastal. Yeah, because Northwest Coastal is an exclusive route included in the Trains from 2018 package, so yes, so if you don't own Northwest Coastal route, it's because you didn't get Trains from 2018. Or haven't you got Trains from 2018? Well, either it's because you're too afraid, or you already have Trains from 2017 and don't want to. Because, yeah, I upgrade, or, you know, I always purchase the new version every single year, because I remember with Trains from 2015, like, okay, Trains from 2016, no, Trains from 2016, I didn't buy that straight away when it was first released. I remember at one point Dovetail Games, they had a pump cart competition, and you could get the pump cart, but Dovetail being Dovetail, you had to have Trains from 2016 in order to get the pump cart. So, and I wish I could have used the pump cart to, you know, make a silly video like they had in the competition that they did back way back then. But no, I couldn't get the pump cart because it was exclusive in Train Simulator 2000, or was the thing in 2016, but at 2015 still, 2015 still, so I couldn't use the pump cart until I got Trains from 2016, summer of 2015. Yeah. I don't think something like that. I don't think something like that has happened since, but if you can, I would recommend purchasing the new version of Train Simulator. Wow. The highway, and we're still wrong roading. Thank goodness that train. We'll soon be at Chester. When will we get there? Nobody knows. Okay. And I was saying something else, but I forgot what it was. Yay. Yay. Well, the sound on the roof, so this train doesn't look bad. Rest of the train Oh, you remember earlier when I said that? Oh, well, okay, we can go past it. Yeah, the horn. It sounds like it's looping. Yeah. I'm just glad that we're finally back. Playing. Yeah, like. We'll just be up. Apparently, this train has a speed limit of 100 miles per hour. Real limited. Oh, that's just the clock. Okay. And it would say up here, max speed 7 miles per hour, but it's horribly blurry. Yeah. Yeah, we were definitely wrong roading because that signal is facing the wrong way. And if we look the signal on our track, we can see that. Yep, we are wrong roading the track. Then again, Train Simulator wants to all roads are. I could have went to the scenario editor and make sure that we went on the right track, but I didn't. I'm gonna have problems going to get back center player. Not too far away. Oh, I missed the tunnel. Oh, I missed the tunnel actually. Oh well. Oh my goodness, they go beneath the ground. The underworld. Okay, back to the train. Ooh, look at this. Over-under thing. This. And the game doesn't care. What did they do wrong? What does it sound like when the king goes flying? I didn't want to. Any for listening. Okay, save progress because it's going down again. Okay, off bottle. Also, if you listen to the reverser, it sounds very much like the one from the, I don't know, but it sounds much like the one from man, this train is so old and outdated. Like this train is so old and outdated, you have to go back. And we're still wrong roading. And look at how bad this. Oh, that looks awful. Again, there are some parts of this route that look pretty good, and there are some parts of this route that look absolutely terrible. Consistency! Yeah, consistency indeed. If you don't get the consistency joke, I recommend watching the episode with Bill and Ted, short, I believe it's number 8. Number 6, consistency. No, it's number 5 actually. Oh, yeah, it was short 5. Great. Again, more unrealistic. Pretty. Looks terrible. Yeah. So yeah, in conclusion of the scenery as a whole, there are some parts of this route that look pretty good, and there are some parts of this route that look absolutely terrible. We come up to shots and low level. I remember one of Domtron's services. Yeah, cool that is. There's a track that goes over. Where's this track go? Nowhere. Just in a bunch of 2D trees. Okay. This. Just a tiny little forest of 2D trees. Well, for the first time in forever, the frame rate is up to 4. Right? I don't know, the screen quality seems to decide when it wants to be good and be good if it will be bad. Now we're traveling down the second floor dump, driving a steam train in one of the ledge. Bushes. That building is right onto the front. Okay, the sound of Kuju-ness again. And yet more horribly textured bridges. Hello there, Lucas Allen. Pop up on the live stream. Okay, so currently we have 4 people watching, but it seems that none of them are actually bothering to chat. Okay. Getting close to Chester. That's when we'll find out if we're on the right track or not. Let's see. Oh, so I scheduled. Well, we have 5 minutes to get there. Who will make it in 5 minutes? Fact. Why are they 75? Hey, none of these do anything. What's that? Sand. That. Hey, why is it enclosed in such a big box? That serve a purpose, or that box? I am speeding. The destination looks at 47. Hope I didn't hit. Another flyby shot. I wish we could. Oh, why can't we get one on the ground? I mean, the camera should be able to go right through. Actually. The camera right there. Ah. Let's go right through the shadow. Although I have to say, the shadows on these look a bit bony, but I think that's special. Okay, so let's do this. We go to this page. Chest. Are we again? I hope we're gonna make it left. If not, then I will have royally messed up. ET 1340. I don't believe that. South Junction. Does that mean we're coming up on no. Also, I noticed that all these lights are red. Okay, speaking of going down the stick, going down the line. We should be on this track, but we're on this track instead because we're somehow. Brody fine. Still not there. Hope we make it there. Schedule that the train to leave at 30. I think it was 13:45 or 13:50. I don't know. Maybe I'm just can't. Look at how bad. Look at how unrealistic this looks. Now the bridge hasn't even. Oh. I was about to say the bridge hadn't even loaded yet. No, it has loaded. It's just there, it's on a separate track. That looks kind of cool. Screenshot of that, because that looks too shabby, actually. Anyways, if the game would catch up to us, back to our train. Save progress in scenario. Let's follow picture. Okay, finally it's updated. Now we're not going on the right platform now. See, this is the reason. I would click on the 175 and just drive that away, and yeah, it's spoiler alert, or the other train, and that looks, this looks worse than that. There would have been tracks there, which is kind of cool, but the tracks look nothing like the bridge itself, which is I don't know what in the world they would think when they decided to improve the track. It really was not fit for purpose. Yeah, we can't change any of it. I'm missing on scenery. Okay, commit to the end of this nice long bridge and then this part. Yeah, the train doesn't match it with the balance part, but bang. There's a dam. Well, yeah, we'll look at all the stuff properly when we're back here and go back. They did plan on doing the whole bridge, one place to another. Probably really did say it for something. We're gonna be cutting it close. It's fine. Soon be leaving. Well, we're gonna be driving it, but I said to be like an, like, program it like an AI. That was our last one. I want to leave the train parked in the middle of the line, so I'm gonna stop the train right here. Go for one second. Save progress in the scenario just in case something bad happens. Yeah, the train can drive itself. Drive here, we can get to 175. So yeah, so this DLC comes with the Class 158, but it also comes with the Class 175 and the regular Arrivia Trains livery, and it's also included the VirginTrains Ghost paint job. Cool if I do so myself. Grab it right now. This train is a bit newer than the 158. But even that still sounds. Yeah, well, even that, it still reuses sounds from the plus thingy. Now it's just a good system. Okay, see you later. But you actually do love the... Where's the 1-5? Best one I ever heard. No, I scheduled the 14 thing. Okay. Well, we can let the AI train drive the 158 all by itself. I'm just panicking for no reason. So we've already driven the 175 in our Bristol the Cardiff special and the forfeit stuff. So we're just gonna be getting this train out of the way next as well. Class 170. Yeah, I remember that the class 175 and train simulator is basically the class 180 but with different notes. Actually, this class 175 has the engine sound directly ripped from the thing. The class 180 had a launch change. What station up fantastic. That was Chester on the Northwest Coastal Route. Station. Horn, the two-tone horn sounds a bit. They live in Chester. You live near Chester on the Northwest Coastal Route. Or, well, this route in real life. Also, when the Williams junk, literally just gonna switch over here. Mainland. Yep. Also, the horn is insanely quiet on the exterior. Yep, that's not at all. Now we're right. Now we're right though. 4. Okay. I wonder what happened to the class 158. Maybe it's just good for the distance. I wouldn't be surprised. It isn't running on my first name. Yeah, it's a bit loud. It's drowning out my voice. You reduced me strength. Okay. Yeah, the horn is too quiet on the exterior. That's what I just realized. Also, for some odd reason, see, this has the blind thingy stuff, the blind stuff. When this, it's like this train has the blind ability, but the class 158 doesn't. A person's gonna jump on this like, what is this consistency magnet? You got a train from like 2011, and a train from like 2015 or 16 actually. Yeah, 2016 was the first iteration of the train with Southwest Coastal, aka Bristol Cardiff, and yeah. And someone forgot to apply the tunnel decal thing. And on the outside it's the same. Yep. Dovetail will allow any glitch to slip through just so they can get this boot out as fast as they possibly can. In fact, that is Dovetail for you. Just releasing unfinished DLCs. I don't get it, Dovetail. Well, then again, Dovetail, they're not here to make sense, they're here to make money. Yep. Well, at least they made sense with Train Simulator 2006, but after that, they just gave up. At least a bunch of rubbish. And now for some odd reason the horn doesn't work on the 8. What? And now the horn's broken. What? So I'm pressing on space bar and the B button. The horn is broken on the 175 now. Man. Like, okay, if you want a direct show of how incompetent Dovetail are, get Northwest. So get Train Simulator 2018 because that's the only way you can get Northwest Coastal. And yeah, at least now we're on the right road. Wrong road. Oh, so the class 158 that we built earlier is actually in the right place now, and maybe driving. Maybe we'll find out when we drive our way back. Yep, horn is broken. Advancing with you, which looks shabby. Okay. Yeah. So that brings it. I don't know. Eh. So, yeah. Okay, let's go as fast as we can then. Okay, come on, train 175 go as fast as you possibly can. Or as a combined brake and throttle this one. What happened next? Nobody knows. I think the horn broke when we went into that tunnel. Okay, can we do 100 miles per hour? Because, well, we didn't properly drive this train when we drove it in the Bristol to Cardiff special, or aka Southwest Coastal. I call it Bristol to Cardiff. I mean, it's called Southwest Coastal, but at the same time, it's Bristol to Cardiff. Yeah, they named it Bristol. Southwest Coastal was Bristol to Cardiff, and then they came out with Bristol to Swansea. Which is basically the same route but extended Swansea. I don't know. Don't know. This game is confusing me in a million ways. Yep. Not really. Done. I woke up early this morning so I could get doing Ted. Come on, class 175. Can I still go below the ground? Yep. Okay, let's get a cool undercarriage shot here. Those who like it. Here it comes. I was interesting by the wheels. In fact, it turns the volume a bit. So these sort of have like front sound, but they're not out there. They're not wild. So favorite basic stuff, got a fire extinguisher, no emergency brake button, whatever that is. Look here. Oh, blindfold doesn't work over here. Yep. Got a blind over here, but it doesn't work. Let's see, none of those work. Ah, man. These trains are so basic. If you want a train that's actually complicated, you can pretty much all the buttons. You get the class 460. That train actually has stuff all parts. But this train here, just hey, look. The mileage is actually counting down. Ooh, And now let's slow down. 5. I'm not gonna slow down too much. So, RPM 75. I'm gonna slow down that. Bang. Okay, it's already 10 miles to go. We don't have to drive this train too much. Just for the bit that takes us to through. So yeah, at least now Dom Trunk can drive on the food bank on the through. Spoiled by it. There's another platform. Also, there's a lot of abandoned stations on here. Look at that. There's another station on this route that has been abandoned. Yeah, apparently food spent. Like, let's go to 4. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, horn is broken. Good job. So yeah, I think we'll do another speed run, see how fast we can go before we have to slow down for something. 8 miles to go to Crew. Yeah, Crew indeed. And then we will have driven the whole route from start to finish, but then we get to drive back. Lovely. $90 miles per hour. Oh, I should have gone to screen. Whatever. I told you. Oh well. I wonder how well the two thingies do, because it was a bit laggy before. Okay, let's see if we can reach 100 miles per hour. That'll be decent. For a diesel multiple tongue there. This train is going as fast as it can. But this section feels like it could be faster. We're making up time. I still feel like we're going slow. Do 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 do. It was a very slow train indeed. I'm just leaving it slow and full until we get to this part of this route is so boring. Can't even believe it. Ooh, there's yellow flowers and stuff like that. It goes. Oh. Back to. Bang. More incorrect textures and stuff. Okay, look at all that. Hang on. That looks like the worst. Look at that. Track doesn't even follow the bridge. Also, I feel like this train is really, well, obviously the train is short. But I picked this one of the quick drive contests. Could have made this 10 cars long, but this footage. Okay, can we hit 100 miles per hour? I bet you that we would have actually slow down to 70, unless 70 was really on the fair stuff. So yeah. Okay, we'll slow down now. Go by 26%. Hope I didn't set the 2.1. Oh, you saw the thumbnail, but what? Okay, that's a grade crossing. That's a bit interesting. I could have blown my horn there, but no. The train splitters decide to break down. The horn doesn't work. Train. More disgusting looking stuff. Just gonna save the game progress just in case it crashes. And if we look, that water looks like paper. Okay, let's get back to the thing. Look at that water. Look at these banks. That's man, oh man, this root. Yeah, I really hope that Maverick Hunter Daniel will eventually get onto reviewing this movie so we can actually see how bad it really is. I'm not too good when it comes to reviewing stuff and train simulator unless of course it's stuff that I look here. But you know the Acela Express? Acela Express, yeah, I can tell you how accurate or inaccurate that is, or stuff like the Northeast Corridor route, or things like that. You know, I can tell you what looks right and what looks wrong. But on these British routes like North Wales Coast and stuff like that, I couldn't tell you because obviously I've never been before. So I don't know what's right and what's wrong in a way. So, yeah. So you have to bear with me on that. Go down. We're approaching Crew. Crew? Here's Crew. Hey look! Electric wires! Wow. Yeah, so just in case any electric train needs to come down this route, for some reason, here's all the electric wires for. Like section 9 goes back. Now look at there. Well, maybe there used to be electric wires down the section of track, but they used to move them all. Or yeah, maybe electric trains used to go down this track and then they just that fence just moved up right there. That's but yeah, maybe electric trains came down this route at some point in time, like the Class 390 and the other things. But eventually, the electrification was cut up, except for a few sections for reasons. So yeah, so we've officially driven the whole route. Well, not officially, but we're about to. Wait, I'll let you leave electric wires. So yeah. Actually, I think I know why the horn went out. Because the horn is so disgusting that the horn is decided that it's not going to blow for the sake of embarrassment. Well, but only the horn is broken. Everything else works. This train is weird. mile/h speed limit. Okay. Yeah, electric wires throughout the section of track. Interesting, isn't it? But really slow, 20 mph limit in this section of points. These sides are out of use. Kind of nice how they put track there that doesn't confuse you. Stuff like that. You can tell, I put a surprise marker here because look at this. It's the advanced passenger train. How cool is that? And actually put a static version of the advanced passenger train here. Yeah, the track doesn't connect to the mainline anymore, but yeah, the advanced passenger train sits right here next to trains that it watches the other trains go by on the main line, being really useful, while the APT just sits here being, well, not entirely useless, because people, I think you can actually get inside the APT here, or advanced passenger train, on special occasions. I guess they haven't put that in the train simulator, but who cares. Okay, let's get back to our own train. Check out, so, are we on the right track? We're being sent on the, my goodness me. Let's stop. No. Oh. I'm just gonna stop here. We're having the same stuff again. Oh, it wants me to go around. Oh. We clearly we could have just. This game is stupid. Yes. Look at that. There's the 3 trains. These are all the 3 trains that are included with this route. I'm going to yes, drive everyone. Oops. There's 10. If I can get the camera in a good position. This is going to be the thumbnail for the live stream when it eventually goes up on YouTube. Okay, is that good? Yeah, right about there. Okay, it's gonna be our thumbnail for this video when it goes live on YouTube. This track train can just sit there and do nothing. I'll put it into neutral. And here's Henry, or Hennet, whatever you want to call him. Yeah, this is actually crew. Here's the 221, the final train that we're gonna drive for today. I'm just gonna quickly click on this before anything else happens. This way we're not driving. But yes, here is Hennet, aka the engine that suffers dreadfully, and no one cares. I even put the old shape Henry in here because, yeah, this is, anyone remember the Flying Kipper episode of Thomas and Friends, which was a classic episode from season 1, where Henry was having some problems. That's a broken coupler. Hey, look, Chris says TTE team song intensifies. Indeed, it does, because this is Henry, or Henry, whatever you want to call him, and in that episode he suffers dreadfully, and no one cares. So they have to give Henry a larger file box and a bigger boiler, so he won't need special coal anymore. And yeah, Henry had to go to crew to get him fixed, and we're actually in crew right now. Crew, this is the very place where Henry was sent to get overhauled. Now, Henry is really useful in another episode, but I figured I would make this little joke where Henry suffers dreadfully, and no one cares. Indeed, indeed. So that's why Henry is here to pull off the joke. Now, if we go back over here to check out our APT friend over here, yes, the APT. I'm going to save progress in the scenario just in case. The APT Advanced Passenger Train. I remember Mr. IC82, yeah, IC82. He did a little tour video. Or, well, it was like the APT project, which was supposed to be a thing. We got an HO version of this train, and they were gonna do things, but yeah, part 2 of the APT project never really came out, or hasn't come out yet. It might come out in the future, but who knows when it actually will. Yes, indeed. So, yeah, train. But it's definitely a little nice detail for Dovetail to put this train here, because, yeah, because I remember, um, yeah, I remember seeing some early screenshots, and this train was eventually one of them. No, it wasn't early screenshots, no. Someone actually found this train in this route, and I didn't think of it. So now we're going to, quickly let our passengers in. So now we're driving the Class 221 Super Voyager here in Crew. Yes, in Crew. You can see that the electric wires here. That's because this here is actually a station. This here right now is actually the West Coast Main Line. Oh, well, that train's actually driving itself now. Interesting. Okay. 175 can do whatever it wants to do. Eventually get on the right platform. But yeah, this is actually a section on the West Coast Main Line route. Yeah, that's the only part of the West Coast Main Line North. Not West Coast Main Line North, West Coast Main Line something. Anyways, we're gonna drive now. We're going to forward. Combine brake and throttle. It's very laggy though, so yeah. I only remember when Henry got himself walled into the tunnel. That did happen, but Henry makes you like to get it away. So the frame rate seems to die. Oh. Okay, if I shut off the cab light, we get a slightly better frame rate. This he suffers dreadfully. No one cares. That's why he is here. And yeah. That's another one of those scenarios where it doesn't do anything. So yeah, 68 miles to go to land Juno. So we're basically going the journey back to where we came from. Go to no power at all. If I can. The 175 is doing business correctly. We are turning, right? Yep. Okay. There's a crossing over here. I'll check the map. I check the map again. 175 should be making it to where it's supposed to go, and it is indeed as we speak. But yeah, so there's your APT train, Class 370 they call it. And also, a little story behind the thingy, the Class 370, that... So they brought in the Class 370 for Train Simulator, or APT, Class 370, whatever you want to call it. They brought into Train Simulator as a drivable train, because what you saw there in this route is actually just a static model, you can't drive it. But they did release a drivable version that I could purchase separately as a DLC for this game, of the Class 370 APT. Except, I saw that they were promoting it on the West Coast Main Line over Shap route. Yeah, the West Coast Main Line over Shap. They were promoting the Class 370 for that route instead of the Northwest Coastal, so I was wondering why. Well, why, I mean, okay, I mean, it kind of makes sense, but, okay, the thing is that the Class 370 was obviously in service way back when, so it would have made sense for them to put the advanced pathway train for this route. So I kind of knew why they didn't before, because there was already a static model of the APT, and it would be unrealistic for an APT train to be running in service. Then you see, it in the siding and stuff. Because the scenario that you'll be driving in will be set back in time when, in the 1970s, when the APT was a thing in development. Yes. And then, yeah, so I figured that was the reason why they were putting it in the West Coast Main Line over Chevrolet. Alright, these things are actually doing things now. So apparently it says that we're gonna get there 15:41, 46. I doubt it. We're gonna get there much sooner, in fact. In fact, we could probably make it there in about maybe an hour. Yeah, 68.20 miles to go. But yeah, so Another contributing factor was actually when I actually checked out this route, the Northwest Coastal route, I realized that the only originally I thought this route was actually a part of the West Coast Main Line North, or not the West Coast, just the West Coast Main Line. I thought this route was a part of that, but no, the route begins at Crewe, which is a station on the West Coast Main Line North, but after that it branches down to Landudno to create the Northwest Coastal stuff things. And in doing so, only the part around Crewe is electrified. Everywhere else is diesel. Stuff like that. So, so now I know the full reason why the Class 270 is being converted in full to the West Coast Main Line over Shat Route. And the horn, the two-tone horn on this train does work, although, again, the two-tone horn here on the 221 is incorrect. It basically has, like, it only has a plays once version of the horn on the Class 175, which are still on the list. That's yeah. So Class 221 Super Voyager, it's good that we have it in Train Simulator, but it's bad that it doesn't sound realistic. Yeah. They even have Virgin on there. Yeah, look at that dovetail. They finally got the license of Virgin. Because Virgin, previously, Virgin weren't too keen on putting their logos in Train Simulator. So, so we never got anything official from VirginTrains from Dovetail up until now. But previously, people have created reskins of various trains in the VirginTrains livery. I remember even with Powerhouse, they released a VirginTrains paint scheme for the, or they released a bootleg reskin for the Class 91 with their Class 91 enhancement pack. Doing so, they sold it with their pack, and then VirginTrains found out about this, and they quickly took down Armstrong Powerhouse, and they totally removed their thingies with the Virgin logos. Yeah. So no, you don't get the Class 91. Well, I mean, you can. Thankfully, people have made reskins of the Class 91 and VirginTrains codes, and those are free. But yeah, so it goes to show, don't make a paint scheme with Virgin logos on it and then sell it, because if you're gonna make a VirginTrains reskin free, then you're perfectly fine. But if you're creating a VirginTrains reskin and you're gonna sell it, then expect Virgin to come and knock on your front door, telling you you're wrong to be using our logos in your payware stuff. And I'm not really sure why VirginTrains are so not too keen on joining the ranks of Train Simulator with their payware stuff, but I don't know. It's weird to me. Yeah, it's weird. It's like, people have been asking for, Virgin's latest stuff for years, and thankfully VirginTrains finally kicked in, with their Northwest Coast, with the Class 2 Voyager for the Northwest Coastal route. And then after that, Dovetail were able to take advantage of that, and they were able to release the East Coast livery for the Class 91 at the level VTAG recently, so they're coming back from the mask. That's something. That check put my camera right through the thingy. Not quite, but whatever. But yeah, I'm going 172 miles per hour, but I want to get there fast. Okay, the game's being slow, so faster than the game. But yeah, so thankfully after Dovetail were able to acquire the license from VirginTrains, they were able to put the 2-1 in the game with the correct VirginTrains paint scheme, and obviously release an update for the Class 91 with the East Coast paint scheme, and they were even able to release a DLC featuring the class featuring the HST, class 43, with the class 47, um, and those in the old-fashioned VirginTrains delivery. Yep. No, we needed some VTech stuff for the East Coast Main Line, and then yeah. Although I wonder if the HST in that VirginTrains DLC actually has like the run sound and stuff. Like you know how the GWR HST or the thingy HST, you know, like the HST that comes with the class 159 DLC, how it has how it has the cool run sounds on the coaches. I wonder if they implemented those run sounds into the VirginTrains HST that DLC. Only now is for Dovetail to make VTech related stuff. We need a VTech class 91 and a VTech HST, and then we're fine. Red, something something for red and green and brown and blue. They're the really rubbish crew. So yeah. Oh no. Nope. Well, still a long way to go. We'll have to do that later. Well, I was planning on doing that about 4:30 like I usually do. Nah. Can't. We got a long way to go. Nah. Still Lansing. Okay. So I'm deciding that we're not going to drive the whole way, all the way to the end of the line. It seems like this train is a bit laggier than most, so next station we shall be stopping there and then ending today's show. We'll drive all the way, the line will be here forever. Look at the train line. Okay. Oops. Okay. So we get to play this game again. But come on. Nah, missed it. Well, let's just crash the train right. That's what I should have done. Should have been the train crash. I was like, oh, I didn't even know things were miles now. It's just miles of straight tracks. Ow. So class 158 has officially disappeared from existence. Apparently. We're back in chapter now. So yeah. So if we keep going to land Judo, we're gonna be here forever. So yeah. Okay, that's all. So, hope you enjoyed. See you next time.